Good morning. I was thinking I wasn't going to film today, but I have decided that I will, because I've already got a video up my sleeve, so I'm going to have to try and edit 2 videos to get up to date. But today is going to be a bit of a funny day. It's probably not going to be very crafty. I might share some searching for some yarn that I found op shopping yesterday. Maybe I'll take you along for a little bit of my search for that. I did a little bit of a search yesterday, but unfortunately all the patterns that I liked for my size needed more yarn than I have. So I've only got about 760 meters, I think, which is 830-ish yards. And Nikki, thank you Nikki, did say to me perhaps a vest, and I was thinking I don't know that I would wear a vest. But then I sort of thought I'm a little bit more androgynous with some of my clothing, so maybe a grandpa vest with my new flannel shirts that I bought yesterday could work. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe I'll look for a grandpa kind of vest with a shawl collar, something like that. So maybe I'll share my searching with you. And this little girl is out and about today because she needs her cage cleaned. I'll bring her up close. She actually lost some of the feathers on her head, and I have no idea how that happened, but they're beginning to grow back now, so that's good. She's got a little bit of a scratch on her beak as well, so I don't know what she did. She just brought her in one night and she had feathers missing and a scratch on her beak. So yeah, she just did something pretty cool. I went upstairs and got dressed and brushed my teeth, and she came up with me because she's been on me all morning, and she got off my shoulder and got down on the ground up there, and I came down with Granger and yeah, you, and I could hear her squeaking up there like, hello. So I said, we're down here babe, come on. And I stood at the base of the stairs, and next thing you know, she's over the landing and flying straight to me. So that was pretty cool. So she came to my voice. But yeah, I had a really good day yesterday op shopping. I got quite a few things. I didn't spend too much money, I don't think. Maybe less than $50, about $50 I think. 47. And I'm actually making breakfast. I've actually eaten my breakfast already. I only had what, 2 or 3. I'm making these pancakes. This is a recipe from Farmhouse on Boone, who is the person that I got the no-knead sourdough bread recipe from, which I am making today. I have some in the fridge. Basically it used 2 cups of starter, and I got this jar yesterday while I was out. This is $5. It's an IKEA jar, but I got this at the Save the Children. And it means that I can make more sourdough. So I put Maud in here, I gave her a good feed. I took 2 cups worth out this morning for the pancakes, so she has been fed, so she's not very bubbly at the moment. You probably can't see anyway. But yes, Maud has a new house, so... Oh, what did you hear? Did you hear burps? Did you hear burps? Yes. Is there burps? Yeah, you're very noisy. You're very loud. So yes, I decided to make some pancakes this morning, and I'm gonna have plenty left over. I probably could have halved the recipe because I've got maybe 5 here that I've left, so I made about 8 in all, because I ate 3, and that was I maybe should have stopped at 2. So Simon can eat these when he gets home from work. But yes, I have some sourdough to bake today. I have this one's cage to clean because it's been a really, really long time and I've been very, very naughty. So that needs to be done. I've got a bunch of dishes that need to be done. So it's more of a houseworky type of thing today, I think. I'm hoping to possibly get onto some sewing this afternoon. Or in the very least, look for that pattern for my new yarn. So I might get on with things instead of yapping away here. And yeah, I'll take you along for the day. This was my pancake mix. It's very bubbly because of the acid in the sourdough. Thanks, Marion. The acid in the sourdough starter and the baking soda that gets put in it. So yeah, it was pretty good. Got one going here, and Simon can heat them after work. making my dinner, which apparently needs to be cooked longer than I thought it did. It needs 8 hours on high, which is not what I was expecting. So it's not going to get 8 hours on high, but we'll see how we go. Just need to break down some more garlic. And I always use fresh, I don't use jarred. I find it doesn't have the same flavour. It kind of gets a bit pickled, I feel, when it's jarred. I don't love that. So fresh it is for me. So my bread is cooked. It doesn't look as pretty as it did the first time, unfortunately. I tried a different design, and last time I put the design in, I feel like I went too deep on the wheat shape. So I thought this time I would not go as deep, but turns out I haven't gone deep enough. So I guess that's part of the learning curve of learning sourdough, is how to do the scoring properly. So something I'm doing now is I'm just chopping the top off my garlic. I don't know if you are aware, but this is a tip, and this is what I do every time I start a new bulb of garlic. I cut the very tip off so that the clove is visible, and I put it in this container that I have here. I have a little lock and lock container, and they all go in there, and with the moisture that gets created and the refrigeration, the skin actually comes away from the clove really easily. So if you struggle with peeling your garlic, that is a hot tip for you. So the thing I'm making for dinner tonight is I am making a slow cooker potato soup. I have not made this one before. It is a new recipe, so I'm interested to see how it goes. I made a split pea and ham soup the other day, which turned out really nicely. It made a ton. It was probably too much for Simon and I. I mean, we're pretty good leftover eaters. I do try and cook once every 2 days and have enough food left. You know, so like I cook once, we eat twice. So that is what I tend to do. And this soup ended up being enough for 3 days. And that was quite large serves as well. So yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to need to, like, the recipe was really yummy. We really enjoyed it. The ham hock was just delicious. But yeah, it was maybe a little bit too much. Having pea and ham soup 3 nights in a row was a little bit much, because I don't tend to leave stuff in the fridge for too long. I don't like to let it sit around. I mean, that being said, I did cook dinner last night and I still have a serve left each for us, but I'm making soup for tonight. But that's mostly because I got my bread going yesterday. I did want to use some of my starter and make a bread, so that's kind of why I've done this impromptu soup. But we can always have last night's leftovers tomorrow night, and then the soup again on Saturday. So it'll all work out. I'm sure it won't be I'm sure we're not going to die of food poisoning. I mean, honestly. So alright, my garlic is prepared, so I'm just going to go ahead and make my soup, get it on, because I need to get this on, and then we will get back and chat a little bit about my yarn that I bought. So I think all the boring house stuff is done. I still have washing that is going, as I always do. Just had to wash some towels because it's been a little bit damp here the last couple of days, so yeah, the towels aren't drying and they needed a wash anyway, so I'm washing towels hoping they're gonna get dry, but who knows. I've just got dinner on. I've got some leftovers in the microwave heating up for lunch, and then I think after that it's time to do some fun stuff. I'm actually pretty tired. I've been unwell this week, like physically unwell. I basically napped Sunday, Monday, Tuesday away, which is very unusual for me. I'm not a napper. Hi, Granger's come to see. Hi. I'm not a napper by nature. I usually end up feeling worse than when I went to sleep, and yeah, just the last 3 days, not yesterday, I started feeling a lot better yesterday. I did manage to go to the doctor yesterday. I got in, which is really hard usually to do. Oh, I know. And she thinks I may have had, or I don't think I'm getting it now. I think it's probably, it passed. Was like a bit of a sinus infection, or at least inflammation, because I had a lot of pressure across the front. I had a headache, pressure across the front, pressure across my face, and I was just tired. I was so fatigued, like I was just falling asleep here on the couch in the middle of the day. Yeah, Sunday through Tuesday, every single day I virtually slept for hours during the day, which is very unlike me. And Simon said to me last night, I'm glad you're feeling better, because I was really beginning to get worried, because he knew how out of character that is. So yeah, I think I'm feeling better now. I've got a lot of energy. As you can see, I've done a lot already this morning. I've cleaned the bird, done the dishes, done the bread, done the dinner, done some washing, and yeah, so I think I should be okay, hopefully, from here on out. I do need to have a blood test to test my thyroid, so that is something that will be coming down the pike in the next week. But yeah, I'm feeling much better today, so that's good. So that's why today I'm recording on a Thursday instead of what I would normally do on a Wednesday. Because yeah, the whole start of the week was a complete write-off, and then yesterday I had the doctor and decided to treat myself to some op shopping. So yeah, today is the day. So I'm gonna go grab my lunch, and then after I eat, let's have a look at the yarn. I keep teasing it, but we will get there. Okay, now that lunch is done, I can get onto some yarn. So this is yarn that I got yesterday. It's still in a big bag. I think this is actually the original bag that it came in, because it has this little tag here giving the colour and the lot still in the bag. So I think this was a full bag of yarn. I got it for $5, and it is a single ply, and I did do a quick measurement on just I can't find my actual wraps per inch tool, so I just used a little ruler that I have, and I've got approximately 8 wraps per inch, which would make this an Aran weight. So it's an Aran weight sort of single ply, I guess. Like it's definitely not plied, and it's got viscose and linen in it. So it's 85% wool, I think. Yeah, 85% wool, and then a 50-50 split of viscose and linen. So I have opened up one ball, so you can see it's very kind of fluffy. It's quite soft. You can feel that there's linen in there, however. Oh, it's very soft on the neck. I can't even feel that. But yeah, it's quite a fluffy, loosely plied single. So yeah, as I said, I was looking yesterday for some sweaters. I don't have enough. I've got my stash page up in front of me. Actually, what I might do is I will record my screen, and I'll put that in over the top of me speaking, so that you can see exactly what it is that I am talking about as I talk. Okay, so here is my stash that I have in Ravelry, as you can see right up here. So it's landscape, and there were no other versions of this yarn on Ravelry. It's 0 projects and only stashed one time, and it wasn't even in the database, so I had to add it. So yeah, from what I gather, it's an Aran weight. I got the 8 wraps per inch, as you can see up here. I have no idea what the colour is, because it's just a number, so I don't know if there was any other name for it. So yes, I have 831 yards, 760 meters in the 10 balls that I have. So I did go to the patterns yesterday and I found a few little things that maybe could work. So there's a lot of drops patterns that I was looking at, and they all were able to be done with the amount of yarn that I have, but I'm assuming that that was the smallest size, and I am not going to fit in a small size. So perhaps we will do what Nikki suggested, and we will look for a vest and see if I can find one that I like. Okay, so we've got knitting, we've got Aran weight, clothing, vest. Might try looking at the free ones first and ones that are in my library, because I don't have a lot of spare money to be buying knitting patterns right now. So, alright, let's go to the top and see what we can find. Now, nothing so far what I'm kind of looking for. This kind of, maybe, because it's got like the big neck, but that could be a hood, so maybe we'll open that and have a look. Ah, see, that one's got the shawl collar. I wanted a shawl collar, so we'll have a look at that one. Because yes, I've been thinking, yeah, something grandpa-ish with a bit of a shawl collar and a V-neck probably is probably what I might like, I think. Just doing a quick scan, I can't see any more. So this is always the tricky part, is trying to find something for these odd op shop finds of yarn. Like I've got a fair amount here, like there is a lot of yarn here, but it's just not enough for me, which is unfortunate, because not knowing what size the yarn was, because it doesn't say on the label. It's not like today when you get you know, it says Aran DK whatever on it. It didn't have any of that, so it just gave me a gauge of 17 stitches per 4 inches, so that's not really hugely helpful when you're just out at the shop. That's kind of cute, but I doubt I'm gonna have enough yarn for that one, so we will try and have a look at it anyway, because I do quite like a tunic. This is cute, kind of looks like a dress. Let's have a look at that. I doubt I'm going to have enough. Okay, we're getting close to the bottom now, so I don't know how much more there will be in here. Kind of nice. See, I'm finding all these things that are nothing at all like what I thought I was going to look for. Only one more page left. Let's see. Are we holding out any hope? Probably not. I think I've got some good options though if I've got enough yardage to make them. And we've got to the patterns with no pictures. Okay, so let's have a look and see what we've got here. So is this a hood? Yes, it is a hood. I don't really want a hood. So that one's a no. Aha, so this one's more of a waistcoaty type of... Yeah, I mean, I guess I could knit that down. It's a little bit... I don't really want that waistcoaty type of look, so maybe we'll keep that there, just as something I might be able to fiddle with. Yeah, see, already this one's got more than I have for the smallest size, so that's a no. I have enough for the smaller size of this tunic, but I don't think I'm going to have enough for my size, so that's a no. Let's have a look. Oh my goodness. Oh, right, so it's lace and Aran. Held double, so that's why the yardage is so big. How much do we need? I guess that makes a sport and an Aran. Sport and a lace, sorry. So I guess it's half that? Is that right? 900-ish. Yeah, that's no good either. Nope, can't make that either. So I can't make any of these things. So it's looking like that this is possibly my best option, but I do need to adjust it. I might need to put this vest idea on the back burner for the moment. So yes, if you have any ideas, please do let me know. I have a very vague notion of a grandpa vest with a shawl collar. So if you can think of anything like that, or point me in the direction of a place that I might be able to find a pattern like that, please do let me know down in the comments. But yes, that was a strikeout, I think.